Hey you guys, welcome back to another day, another stream. Hopefully everyone's day has been starting off well on this Monday afternoon so far. My day's been going pretty good. All I've done today is I've vacuumed and mopped the house, and now I've just been relaxing for a bit. But yeah, so I thought I would go live again. Usually I'm taking days off in between, but you know, I'm just kind of doing a little bit of every few days. But yeah, as people start coming in here, though, please be aware to be respectful and mindful of those in here because, we get a lot of new people on this channel. So be sure to be respectful to those that are new. But also be aware I have mods who come in my live. So that way, if we have to get somebody, then, they can help me out and handle them, not me doing it on my own. And so, yeah. But yeah, we're all just relaxing at the very moment. And I also just got through eating lunch on top of that. So, yeah. Man. Anyway, we're just chilling. But yeah. So, but yeah, for those of you that haven't been in here recently, just to update you, I'm doing pretty good. It's just kind of just doing the things and stuff like that. But also, for those of you that weren't in my live last night, I was recovering a bit last night just because I was having another one of my Disney episodes last night, and so I was literally laying down and just doing the things, and luckily today, as of right now, I'm doing a lot better, so I'm thankful for that. It's my dad next door. But yeah, and usually, this is not new for me. It's just an epileptic side effect of my medication I'm on, and so, yeah, but luckily my medication works though, so that's what matters and stuff, but yeah. So, yeah, but now we're just relaxing, we're chilling for a little bit. Okay, this light is driving me crazy. But I'm gonna get up here so it's easier. But yeah, we're all just chilling though, for those that are coming in pretty soon. But, yeah. What else do I know what's going on? But yeah. So, that's just what we're up to though, y'all. For those of you that are coming in. But yeah. So, yeah, let me get over here real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah. But also if you are new here, just to kind of tell you some stuff. I do a lot of things on this channel, so I post most of these streams unless if they get really boring or if we get too much drama at once, like the remainder of it. But I also post shorts of all kinds, and then also, we just kind of just think of stuff. And also I have started a new series on here, and man, excuse the voice crack in the background. But yeah, it's more of a positivity series, which we need to. Right now, I only have 2 episodes out right now, which I am eventually soon I'll get episode 3 out whenever something comes to mind. But yeah. Oh, that's my dad next door. Sneaking away. Oh man. But yeah, that's what's happening there though. But yeah, And also, y'all, thing in here too is we are very respectful. We are positive on this channel. There's not going to be one person that's going to come in here and start being negative. Because I'm not going to handle people who are just going to be on that end. You know? But, yeah. So, that's just how we do it here, y'all. But, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we're just chilling out though, y'all. Hang on. Let me move something out of the way. But, yeah. So for those of you that want a fit check of the day, y'all, this is just, I mean, it's weird, but we're putting up with it until my laundry can fully get done. But, so outfit of the day, so outfit check. Shirt is from my neighbor, but she gave me because she was donating like a lot of her clothing since she was getting to big for them, but also, you know, she was just cleaning out her closet. Capris I'm wearing these flower capris I think are from Walmart. I think. Watch is Apple. My ring is for my boyfriend, but for those of you that are coming in here, my ring is a promise ring. Earrings I'm wearing right now are from Time True. Hair tie I wear right now, my hair is, I think, Walmart. Eli, welcome back. How are you doing? Yep, you're the first person who's in here at the moment. But hopefully you're doing well. Oh yeah, that's just the fit check. And also, y'all, glasses are from Sam's Club. To end that off. But yeah, hopefully you're doing good, Eli. But yeah, we're just hanging out though, y'all. Like we would do. So, yep, we're just chilling. Though. Man. It's just kind of what we have to do a little bit. So, yeah. And y'all, we're just chilling out though. For those of you that are just starting to come in here. But yeah, y'all can ask questions, just, you know, just be respectful about it. You know, because we have other people that are in here too, and we don't want to make them feel uncomfortable as well. Because, you know, some people, they have had stuff they've went through. And, you know, we just don't want to make them feel like, you know, it's, you know, we just don't want to scare them off along with a lot of our new people. So, that's just how we do it though. So, we're going to come back into a corner just to really get a lot of it. Hang on, y'all. But yeah, so anyway, but yeah, we're just relaxing though, y'all. So nothing really too crazy. We're not doing anything too crazy at the moment, which is what we normally don't do in here. But yeah, so crazy. But yeah. So that's just what we're doing at the moment. So, you know, let's see, we'll do, let's take, oh, hang on. But yeah, so, let's try to spell wanted to do something. But yeah, so, yeah. But yeah, man. But yeah, so, anyway, like I said, we're not doing a whole lot right now, so for those of you that are just coming in, welcome. And if you are, like I said before, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning guest of mine who's been on my streams previously, welcome back. I always love having all new and returning guests here, because that's how we make this a full community, is having y'all in it. But also, we're just chilling. Hang on. I was busy. It's okay, Eli. Life happens. Don't be sorry about that. It happens, trust me. There's people that are busy all the time, though. So you're not the only one. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully all that went well. But yeah, I mean, yesterday, of course, there were some people that were busy, but luckily there were some that were able to get here, so don't worry too much about it. But yeah, we're just chilling. That's good. I'm glad to hear that all went well. Like it should go. But, y'all, I can't believe it's Monday again. I'm not gonna lie. One bit. Man. That's awesome. Hey, that's good. That's a good thing to feel proud, because, that tells you something. You know? It's, that's, actually, that brings me to a good point. It is really good to feel like that, especially if you did something where you feel proud of it. You did well. That's a good thing. Because if you are not proud of something, then something's wrong with that. You know? And so, um, yeah. But anyway, we're just relaxing, y'all. But we're all just chilling. So, let's see, just do this while chatting. But yeah, anyway. But man, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Man, voice crack issues. Let me just fix my camera placement. Alright. So, we're just hanging out. Let me actually get a drink break real quick, so give me just a second. But yeah. So, we're back. But, yeah. So right now, though, for those of you that are in here, we're just chilling out, chatting about all kinds of things. And so, yeah. Hang on. Wait, hang on. Here I go. Oh. I mean, Oh gosh. What? Hang on. What the? Oh. It's okay. A lot of people mess up in life. I will actually, this brings me to a point. A lot of us will mess up at some point at anything. You know. It's okay. Eli, that happens a lot of people have similar issues all the time with that. Like, for example, it's the same way like if we were texting a friend of ours or something like that, you know? Happens all the time. You know? It happens. Like, like for example, there'll be times that like either I'm texting a friend of mine or something like that. Just some stuff like usual, but let's say I accidentally don't realize that I either spelled a word wrong or didn't form my sentences correct, then, you know, it's okay. A lot of us deal with a lot of it, so trust me. Don't think, don't think of it being the opposite, there's a lot of people out there that are in a similar situation. Oh? I mean, it depends. But, so, man, y'all have got to start coming up with stuff here pretty soon to put out. But yeah, we're just chilling out though, y'all. But yeah. So, man, voice crack, again, I hate those. Anyway. What do I know right now I can speak with y'all about? But yeah, you guys can ask me all sorts of stuff just to put something out there to, throw something out there. And that will give me a good area to answer by, And I said it before. When I say y'all are more welcome to ask questions, y'all can. Because this actually also helps me out go off of topics, that either y'all are curious about or, Because, first of all, when you are having a full on conversation with somebody, it's like, sometimes you will run out of stuff over time because you're doing a lot of the work yourself. So, over time, it's just going to start slowing down and your brain just trying to come up with something in your head to throw out there. But yeah. Oh? Okay, I don't even think that's even accurate, though. I don't know what he's thinking, but don't know what he's trying to put out there. But, I mean, Oh, okay. But yeah. So, man, they're just chilling at the moment. But, yeah. Hang on, let me just. Eli, you are 14. you are literally like doing the steps right now. I'll tell you that. Like, being a man is good because, because really, actually, really more of being a man is actually doing a lot more, like, just good stuff, not what old fashioned would be like thinking of and stuff and all that, like, see, that's one part about being a man is you can actually cook and do some stuff like you're learning everything. It's y'all, we're all not okay. Here we go. We're all not gonna really know a lot off the top of our head at the time. We have to slowly learn it and get to seeing if we actually like it or not. Like y'all, for example, like like when I graduated high school almost a year ago, which will be next week, which is well, that's actually not next week. It's this coming Saturday. Will be officially a year ago that I graduated. But like when I graduated high school, y'all, even I was like learning a little bit at a time what kind of things it would look like and stuff. Yeah, for example, like I can literally vacuum mop the entire house, and it's literally a workout. Yeah, like that's actually what I had to do today, which luckily it's not too bad, but still, oof. And even when it's even crazier because especially if you're somebody who has like dogs and stuff like that that shed like crazy, it's like it's wild. So it's almost like coming up with a slight game plan of how you were gonna do it and stuff. But it's pretty not that bad though after like a minute. And then of course it's like just each day like and stuff like that, just doing little things that are needed and stuff like folding laundry if necessary, you know, taking out your laundry and making sure it's in the hamper, all those important things. And even also learning, and also slowly learning how to, fill out your own paperwork for doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So, like, let's say if you go to your doctor for a checkup or something, or if you go to one of your specialists for your exact reason, you are slowly starting to learn how to fill that out. And also, you can also start getting a CAD as well when you're 18. So that way, basically, you can actually, like, because it actually helps you get a job too, but also, it does more than that. But basically, it also is a thing where if you were to go for your doctor's appointments and stuff, you would have to have that on you so that way you can show them. Because right at 18, you're the one who's actually showing your own ID info, not your parents doing it. And so, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot when it comes to doing things that adults did, especially. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're almost similar timelines, but mine's only like a couple minutes after. Yeah, okay, it looks like you and I both are the exact same time. That's cool. Huh, cool. Looks like we both had the same exact time zone. So that's cool. But yeah, exactly. Like for example, y'all, even I stay home alone too occasionally. And I do like it because it's peace and quiet, but also it just feels nice. But yeah, so like for example, my mom went to the store earlier to get a couple things, and then my dad was mowing for the neighborhood because he mows um the lawn for the entire neighborhood in my area, and so yeah. Yep. I mean, they gotta do what they gotta do, just to afford. And also, another thing too, when it also comes to becoming an adult, but also learning it younger too, is getting a job in a couple years. Because let me just preference this out. Getting a job when it comes to you when you are 16 and you start getting jobs, it is not gonna be easy, y'all. Like, in my head, I keep thinking, oh, I don't know why my brain wants to think that, but even I've tried ever since I was 16, but I've had no luck other than just 2 interviews, and then it's like a done situation. But right now, I am doing what's called Texas Workforce Solutions, and so for those people that ever get curious, Texas Workforce Solutions is a organization in Texas, but there's also other states with the same name, but your state name involved. But what they do is they help people with learning disabilities and stuff like that. They actually help you get into the job process a little quicker. But they also keep in contact with like the employees that work at a place that you're trying to get into. And so what you do is you will be assigned to a counselor, and he or she will talk with you kind of all of the process and get you in and then get started. I'm slowly trying to get there, but you know, that's just what we do. But yeah. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, so it's just kind of what they do around here. But yeah. So, man, it's crazy. Oh. Yeah, we'll keep going. But anyway. Yeah, we're just relaxing at the moment. But yeah. Eli, I'm a Christian as well. So that's good. Because, yeah, it's just what we're showing out there is good. So, but yeah, we're just doing all the things. Hang on, y'all. Let me just grab my charger real quick. So give me just a moment. But yeah. Hang on. Anyway. Sorry, I was plugging my phone in. But that's just what we're doing. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's not about race of anyone. It's not any like with me. I do not care. Like, it's not like I don't care about it, but with me, like race does not like matter. Like, nothing crazy does not matter to me. Cause at the end of the day, all I care about is me. But also I care about who the heck I am. You know? Cause at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that just they just make stuff a huge fuss and way out there. And, that's just not who the heck I am. So, I usually don't even concentrate on people who make something a huge, just, there's people that make something a huge fuss out of them for no reason. Like, that's just what they do, though. But, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You can like anyone you like. All that matters is you find your things you like about them and then just do what you're supposed to. Like, yo, when I was in high school, when I was actually dating for the first time, which I was a sophomore when I firstly started dating, um, it was out of the blue. It was crazy. At first I did just a guy that was in my English class, which at first he was pretty chill, but then as months started to progress, he started just kind of becoming stupid because he was doing what exes would do. And they would not care about you much. They would just start kind of being rude. Yeah, I was new to dating, so I didn't know all the chaos to it. But at the end of it, I'm thankful that he and I did ended up breaking up later that same year because, boy, y'all, he was a jerk. He was a such jerk back then. But now I'm thankful we're more in the friends now, because, friends is way better than what we did back then. But I'm thankful now that I'm actually dating somebody who actually respects me. Like, he truly respects me, and he knows how to act mature. Because exes usually just, they're crazy. Oh, man. Uh-uh. Oh, God. Man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm thankful for my right now partner who actually does those things. Like, I'm just thankful he's there for me, especially during times that I need him there. Cause, man, oof. Cause y'all, and even some of you've heard his story too. And what's funny was my right now partner named AJ. Um, man, y'all. What still drives me nuts, what still is crazy to me is he and I were friends also in the same exact English class where my ex and I were dating. But I never suspected me and him were gonna ever end up a thing. I never thought that until our senior year of high school, which was last year. And then the week of homecoming, y'all, we were dating. Yeah. So, y'all, I literally got asked out the week of homecoming, which was insane. I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, and even I'm thankful I said yes because so far over the past year, like year and a half, actually, he has he has been nothing but good and just respectful, kind, loving, and supportive. He's been there through thick and thin, and he's also been there when I've went through a lot. Like, for example, when I've went through some of my disability challenges, he's been there for me. Or when something is wrong with me, he is usually there to let me know that to feel better soon. Or if I'm sick or something, I tell him the same thing. He's very respectful towards me and actually acts like a man. Because, y'all, exes act like boys. And actually, I did see a reel about that in social media of the differences between a boy in a relationship and a man. And a man does all the good stuff, boys don't. They're more like if they were younger, being crazy and stuff. A man actually acts like Prince Charming coming right out of a page. Yeah. Yeah, age is just a number, but I mean, age doesn't really matter much either. I just, like, yo, for example, here's what something was crazy to me. When I was actually dating my ex a couple years ago, I thought he was a year older than I was, or at least a year and a half older, or at least, no, yeah, at least a year and a half older than me. But, y'all, it seems like so far I've been dating guys who are older. I had no idea. I had no idea that my ex was like also like I think a year or two younger than I was. I think he was like a year. I think at least a year and a half younger. Which is crazy in my head to think that. I'm not gonna lie, that's wild. But I already knew my boyfriend who I've been dating for a year is a year younger than I am. I knew that from like when we started dating. Cause we both were 17 when we were official. Like I was almost 18 at the time. But yeah, it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It was a shock. I'm like, okay, you're telling me these guys two relationships I've been dating, I've been the older one. That's wild. I'm not gonna lie one bit. Yeah, it'd be weird, you know? Yeah, well, not really do. Okay, your parents are crazy. Man, that's when you're a senior? That's crazy. But, um, yeah. I mean, parents are great. But, yeah, and I mean, I'm thankful my parents are pretty chill back. I'm thankful because, I'd rather not. Sometimes parents that are strict are kind of crazy. Sometimes. Not all of them. It just depends on the parent themselves, you know? Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, you know? Yeah. Now they'll try to kick you down there. Oh, Lord. People are so crazy. But, um, yeah. Let's see. Like, y'all, for example, one of the photos of my boyfriend and I. So, this photo right here on my closed camera setting, this was from when we were 2 months official. The photo in the corner, though, so right down here, that was from like March of this year. Just crazy. Oh, okay, her dad's crazy. That's wild. Oh, okay, now we have two people. That's me right now. That's cray. That's crazy though. Not gonna lie. But um, yeah. Let's see. Exactly. Like Who would first off? Who would want someone off their money? First of all, that's weird. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I mean that's weird. Like if someone's rich, I would not want somebody for their money there. I would only want for the person, not by looks, not by anything crazy. Like y'all, my boyfriend, like no, with me and my boyfriend, he came without warning, y'all. Like I had no idea that we were gonna end up a thing. But when he asked it, I said yes because I had been single for 2 years at that time, and oh, it just felt amazing. I'm not gonna lie. And man, even my parents liked him because he was really nice and actually respectful. And like I said, he would actually be good. Like he would actually, like I can actually feel safe around him, but also I can feel like my own self. Like I feel like I could just be me around him without having to change something about me or do anything crazy. I feel like I can just wear a basic t-shirt and shorts or my hair up or down around him. Like I can literally just wear my hair in a freaking ponytail around him without feeling like I'm having to change something just to impress him like that off the bat. You know? Yeah, exactly. Man. Hang on, y'all. Hang on, y'all. Hang on, y'all. Let me do just a quick refresh because we only get like one person in here, so I'll be right back.